Feeling great. But stay standing. We have one more for you.
Well, you're shining so brightly that you're blinding me, everyone. You're just blinding me. You're brilliant out there. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Capistrano Valley. Oh, I'm so delighted to be here today. It's a beautiful day, a little bit of rain this morning. It made everything so fresh and nice. My name is Judy Chapman. I'm your assistant minister, and I'm delighted to welcome you today. I wanted to read a little bit what we used to read, our Declaration of Principle, our abbreviated. So there's some people here that have not been here very often, and this is who we are. I believe in God, the one creative intelligence operating through the universe and operating throughout my entire being now and always. I believe this perfect spirit operates upon a law of mind and creates my experience exactly how I believe. I believe this perfect creative intelligence can be used by me and by every other person to produce health, abundance, and love in mind, body, and total life experience. I use it now, and I rejoice in it, and so it is. That's who we are. Yes. We are a trans-denominational center, which simply means we welcome all beings. Everyone is welcome here. So we're going to start our service like we do every Sunday with the flames of faith. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples, all faith, all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence that we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience that we honor here today. We light the candle for the Tao. honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and the practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring that Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and honoring the path of peace. We light the candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. And as our practitioner, Jill Burnett, lights that last candle, let it represent the path that brought you to this service this morning. And now, if you'll please join me for 2 minutes of sacred silence.
Staying in that sacred moment. This is what I know. There's only one power, one presence, one infinite source, which I call God. Knowing that God is me, as me, through me, I know the same for all of you. Knowing this week of Thanksgiving is upon us, my thanks is to God within all of us. Thank you, God. You are so good. You are the faith and graciousness within that have blessed us beyond measure. Thank you for our everyday blessings, which we've become accustomed, but we never want to take for granted. Clean drinking water, electricity, food on our table, hot showers, roofs over our head, a bed to sleep in. Thank you for our legs that carry us where we need to go, the hands that enable us to accomplish many things. Thank you for our hearing, our vision, for the sound and healthy mind. Thank you for our family, our friends, our jobs, our neighbors, our relationships, and thank you for our freedom. Thank you for the love in our hearts and in our life. We are so grateful for that power of spirit within. I know that we are much different today than we were 10 years ago or even a year ago. And it's because of the Spirit's power that works within us, continually transforming us into the perfect image and likeness of God. Knowing our hearts overflow with gratitude for all these blessings. And this is the truth of us. I release it into the law, knowing it is so. And together we say, and so it is. Join me in the invocation. Or I'm sorry, in the, the global vision. We see a world that works for all, where people live according to spiritual truth, where unity and connection is emphasized, where people have enough food, home, and sense of belonging, and where there is peace, harmony, and justice for all. Today's affirmation, please join me. I celebrate and dance with and as abundance of life, and so it is.
That was a tongue twister. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for trying. Oh, it is with such joy that I bring our guest vocalist up today, one of our very favorite, and let's welcome beloved Chelsea Van.
But I'm Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I'm going to move your iPad over and put my iPad down. Oh, good morning, everybody. And I should say, Grand Rising. Oh, that was a real treat to have you here and to really get us moving. Were you guys moving in your seat like I was? It's really, the music here is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, let's give everyone a hand. Our band, our music minister, our soloist, it's really, they always deliver in such a big way, and I'm really grateful for it. I want to give a little plug to our Taizé service that is coming up on Thanksgiving Eve. It's an opportunity for us to come together and celebrate connection. And so we'll have some amazing music from Allendale. We'll have our ministers will be reading some poetry. We'll have a little ritual. It'll be a great opportunity for us to come together right before the holidays and really set the vibe, if you will, within ourselves. You're invited to come, and I think the time is 7 o'clock. Thank you. There's like something at 6:30, something at 5, something keeping it all straight. So it's at 7 o'clock, and bring some dessert to share. It'll be an awesome opportunity for us to really center ourselves, because the holidays are upon us, right? Yeah, and that can be a pretty busy time for people. That can be a frenetic time for some folks. That can be a lonely time for some folks. There's lots of emotions that are available to us, I'll put it that way, available to us when we're moving through the holidays. And so our opportunity and the thing that we want to offer here is to come to the center and keep yourself centered while you're moving through whatever it is you're moving through. Be here with family and friends. Come and avail yourself to this beautiful and welcoming community and to all the things that are happening during the week. And I'm starting to get into invitation mode, so let me reel myself back in. We have been working with this theme of Grand Rising all year, where this month's theme is abundance or abundance. And so hopefully your bun has been dancing a little bit this week and this month as we've been talking about all the different things each week. And today is Rise Up and Dance. And I thought I would confess that I really love to dance. I love to dance so much that when I was a teenager, I was invited to dance with an all-girl review, and we did. It was the late '70s, Saturday Night Fever. Disco was alive, and and the big hair and all the moves. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to dance. It was a lot of fun to move my body and to just feel the flow of energy that moves through it when we can really let ourselves loosen up a little bit. So I know you might be sitting close to somebody, but I want you to just kind of shake your arms out a little bit, maybe in front of you so you don't hurt anybody. But just feel that. Now pause for a moment and feel that. Do you feel the energy you've loosened up by moving your arms? That's what happens when we use movement to move energy through us. There is an abundance of energy, and what I know about energy is that it can never be destroyed. It never really goes away. It simply shifts. It shifts form. And so if you think about water that moves from being liquid to frozen form, that's ice, and then vapor when it melts, like that is how energy works with us. It is always trying to move, and sometimes it gets stuck. And sometimes we need to loosen it up a little bit, and we do that through movement. You can do dancing, yoga, qigong, There's lots of different ways you can move energy through yourself. We do that through some of the spiritual practices that we offer to move the thoughts in our mind. We move energy through, sometimes it takes being with some friends, or maybe sharing with a partner, or even a therapist, just moving energy so that it continues to move through us. And so what I know about energy is that it's the same for abundance. And I have this great quote from Ernest Holmes that I found a couple years ago, where he's talking about abundance, and he's talking about this idea that you can't create abundance because it already exists, like energy. It is a quality of the divine that moves through us, as us, with us, and as us. Was that the quote in the affirmation? With us, as us, by us. It is always ready to be. Thank you. It is always ready to be revealed, and we reveal it through our attention. And so Ernest says this about abundance and the practice of embodied gratitude. He says, there is a law in physics which says that water will reach its own level by its own weight. There is a law of metaphysics corresponding to it. Consciousness will externalize at its own level by its own recognition. We may call it faith, we may call it embodiment, we may call it whatever we will. There is something in the universe which responds and corresponds to our mental state. And so when we look at these ideas around abundance, and I'm going to pull in gratitude because it's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and that's on everybody's heart right now. And when we're working with those qualities, we are going to experience it to the same degree that we are holding it within our consciousness. And so that's why we've been doing this 30 days of shameless joy and shameless gratitude and unabashed joy. It's a book that there's one, I think there's still one in the bookstore. It's called Thank God and Grow Rich. And it's not just about money. It's about stepping into a more abundant consciousness, stepping into a more expansive way of thinking. There's a lot going on in the world that could contract us. There's a lot that sometimes, for me, I'll just talk about myself personally, when there are things going on where I'm feeling unsteady, where the ground feels like it's moving under my feet, or I'm not feeling safe, my first reaction is to defend myself, defend my heart, to pull my energy in. But that's when we get really contracted. Spirit moves as flow. And when we're contracted, we hamper or hinder that movement of energy and flow. And so oftentimes we'll use affirmations or spiritual mind treatment to get us into that mindset so that we can be in a more expansive and open place to allow energy to move through us. I was thinking about affirmations and gratitude and abundance and all those things that we're talking about this month, and moving into the holidays. And sometimes when there's a lot going on in your life, maybe it's an unexpected bill or an unexpected diagnosis, or something's happening in your relationship, it can feel a little bit like a bypass to go right to the affirmation or the spiritual mind treatment. But the purpose of those practices aren't to pretend that things aren't happening, but they are to lift us up so that we can walk something out. We can be in a mindset that will allow us to make better choices and decisions, to be clearer, not to be hampered by the effects and the conditions that we're experiencing, but to have a greater clarity. Are you with me? Are you tracking? And I was thinking about there's an old joke that I'm going to revive in a little bit and make it more religious science. And so there was a guy who was living in an area, and it's actually might be in poor taste to be joking about floods right now, but I'm going to anyway. There was a person who was in an area, a big storm was coming, and he did his spiritual treatment to be safe. And then his family called him from another region and said, "Come stay with us." And he said, "Oh, no, I did my treatment. I'll be safe." The waters began to rise, and a big truck came by and said, "Hey, we can give you a ride to the higher ground." And he said, "Oh, no, I did my treatment. I'll be safe." As the waters continued to rise, and even into his first floor, he went up to the second floor, and a boat came by, and somebody said in the boat said, "Oh, come with me. I'll take you. We'll take you to safety." He said, "Oh, no, I prayed to be safe. I'm fine." Finally, there was a helicopter that came by, and a loud voice, as he was beginning to get, the fellow was beginning to get into his spiel about, "Oh, I did my spiritual mind treatment, I'll be safe." Before he could even utter the words, a loud voice came booming out, and it said, I offered you safety through your friends. I offered you safety through a boat. I offered you safety through the truck. Take the helicopter." Take the helicopter. Sometimes when we are in a situation and we want a certain result, we sort of pigeonhole it to what we think it needs to look like. And sometimes I think that's what spiritual bypassing can do for us. It gets us on this wavelength where we're just going to be like, well, I have this situation, and the only way I'm going to be okay is when this situation changes in the way I want it to change. But what I know about working with the divine is it's infinite possibility. Infinite possibility. And so our work is to stay awake and aware and alert. Awake and aware and alert. There's a wonderful teacher who was asked once about how they moved into gratitude, and they talked about a 3-step process of being awake, meaning that we have our eyes open and we allow ourselves to see the world with fresh perspective in no matter what's going on for us. Oftentimes we get into a situation and we have those, the way we think it's going to be, right? Something happens and maybe there's not enough money in the checkbook, and so we just assume that something bad is going to happen, or we have those default knee-jerk reactions to things. But by being awake, we allow ourselves to discover new possibilities. The second step to really stepping into a place of moving with gratitude and stepping into abundance is to be aware to all the possibilities. Just like the little joke I gave where there were so many different possibilities for this person to experience safety, and they had that one idea. When we are walking through a situation, we allow ourselves to be awake and then aware of what's new, what possibilities are before us, how could this show up differently? And then finally, we want to be alert. And that alertness helps us to respond in a way that moves us from the place that we're stuck at into whatever is possible, to move us in the possibility by first checking ourselves, checking the way we're thinking about things, checking the way we're behaving, and then making a conscious choice. Making a conscious choice about how we want to walk this out. And so when things don't work out the way we think they're going to work out, we can choose kindness even though we're frustrated. We can choose to be generous. We can choose to be compassionate even when there are challenges before us. And so as we're looking at this idea of moving into the holidays and all the things we're supposed to do this time of year, we have an opportunity to walk through it awake, aware, and alert, and making choices about who we want to be as we move through what can be a difficult time. It could be difficult because you got too much to do. It could be difficult because you don't have anything to do. I mean, the possibilities are all over the map, because we all have our individuated way of showing up in the world. As we look at this idea of gratitude and thanksgiving and how that is really we talked about energy, we talked about abundance. Gratitude is sort of the practice where we begin to experience and acknowledge our abundance. And so there was a teacher who was asked, what's the difference between gratitude and thanksgiving? And he responded, there are two branches of gratitude. One is gratefulness, and the other is thanksgiving. The gratefulness branch is when the bowl of life is so full that it's almost overflowing, but not quite. So full that it's almost bowed at the top, but not quite dribbling over the edge. And that is the experience of great and the fullness of life. He went on to say that when you are in a great fullness of life, you're one with God, you're one with the universe. There is no other. And that is so fulfilling that the bowl of life gives way and to overflow at last, which flows you directly over to the second branch that is thanksgiving. And I love this idea of gratefulness is, really recognizing all the amazing things that are available to us, that we already have, to recognizing all that we have to be grateful for. But he goes on to talk about Thanksgiving branch, and he says, when you're in the space of Thanksgiving, the bowl of life is absolutely overflowing. You're so grateful that there is an other, because all you want to do is contribute and serve and share and give and make a difference. And this is so fulfilling that it puts you right back into the other branch where you experience the great fullness of life. So when we're moving through this season of gratitude and giving, it's great to recognize and to count your blessings, to look at all the things that you have to be grateful for, and then to use the energy of gratitude to put you into this place of thanksgiving, which is the giving of ourselves. And it's very similar to what we're beginning to see with this particular philosophy. Early in the history of this philosophy, it was all about getting centered and remembering our wholeness and our own individuated perfection. But we've now moved into a place where we are so overfilled with that perfection of being that we can give it to other people in ways. We can bless other people with all that we have been given through this philosophy that has grounded us and reminded us of our wholeness. We can remind others of their wholeness in various ways. And I guess I feel like I'm making a little bit of a casserole this morning. The last piece that I want to talk about is that sometimes when we have trouble moving from abundance and into gratitude and thanksgiving, that we find that we have some obstacles in the way. And maybe it's some hurt that you experienced with somebody. Maybe it's a difficult relationship. Maybe it's, there's something you can't forgive yourself for. And so here's an opportunity for us as we're beginning to move with the energy of abundance and gratitude and thanksgiving, that when we find ourselves stuck, remember energy has to keep flowing and moving, we can use the practice of forgiveness to open things up. And my gal pal and dear friend, Reverend Dr. Michelle Wadley, is doing a program called 28 Days of Forgiveness. And if you participated in the intentional election text messages and phone calls, it's through the same group, and it starts tomorrow. So when we do the invitations, I'll share the text message with you if you're interested. It's on the Facebook page. And if you want to really open up the valve, if you will, to your own abundance and gratitude and thanksgiving, doing a little forgiveness work. And I'm not talking about like, he done me wrong, so I have to forgive them. Forgiveness is about clearing what's in you so that you can be a greater expression of the divine as you. I love the holidays, I really do. It's an opportunity to celebrate and dance and be with family and friends. It's an opportunity to really step into joy. And so my invitation to you is to see how you can really be a pure expression of the divine through these holidays by being awake and aware and alert and letting go of anything that's in the way through forgiveness so that you can really be that place where the divine gives through your overflow. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And so, thank you, John Henry. Let's do some spiritual mind treatment. And remember to take the helicopter. And so I know as we move into this Thanksgiving week where we have opportunities to take some time apart or to be with friends, to be with family, whatever works for you, I know that it truly is an opportunity for us to express the divine, to recognize all the things that we are grateful for so that we can give from the overflow into Thanksgiving. And so I know for each one we are indeed blessed by all that we have been given, all that we have, blessed by the opportunity to be in community together, but blessed by this beautiful philosophy that opens our minds and helps us to see the way forward when we don't see any way forward. And so I know for each one an open heart, an open mind, and intentional actions that come from the open mind and the open heart, that come from the divine as we move energy through us, as us and by us, as we walk out into the world to be that place where God shows up as each one. And so it is with deep gratitude that I know this highest truth, this calling for each one of us to be grounded in spirit and to walk out our days through the holidays conscious and open. And so I give great gratitude for this. I let it go because I know it's true. And together we anchor this prayer by saying, and so it is. Thank you. And now it's time to bring back the band and the wonderful Chelsea Van.
In God's creation, I see such beauty in all its wonders, in small and simple things. My heart rejoices in the miracles around me, and my grateful rising sun tells of your goodness. The seasons change and winter turns to spring. The world around me fills my heart with gladness, and my grateful spirit sings. The stars that fill the endlessness of space reflect your love and tender grace. The rolling seas, the earth and sky sing of your power, your majesty and might. I see your hand in man's compassion. You are the gift of kindness love can bring. Your light in me has filled my soul's salvation, and my grateful spirit sings for changeless love, for seeing good in me, for countless blessings beyond the wealth of kings, for every perfect gift that you have given to me. Oh, my grateful spirit sings. Yes, my grateful
Oh my, it's always such a delight to have you here. Let's give her another hand. Thank you, Chelsea. So beautiful. That song just touched my heart. And what about this band? Thank you. Thank you so much for your music. It's just wonderful. And our songbirds got us going such great this morning. Thank you, songbirds. It's always a delight to be here and sing, sing, sing. It is time now for our conscious committed giving. If my stewards would please come forward. This is the time where we give as we receive. If this is your day to give, that's wonderful. If this is your day to bless, we have a blessing card in the chair in front of you, and it says, in deep gratitude for all of my blessings, I place this card in the basket. I ask that these offerings be blessed, appreciated, and multiplied. It is my honor to give my blessing in this way. Thank you, God, universe, spirit. So let's say our prosperity affirmation together. My offering is my acceptance of God as the source of my supply, and it symbolizes my faith in the abundant flow of this supply. Thank you.
Show me the way, show me the way, show me the way, show me the way. Your love will light the way. Show me the way, show me the way, show me the way, show me the way. Your joy will light the way. show me the way. Your peace will light the way. Na 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 namaste. Na 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 namaste. Nama 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 namaste. Sing this one a little louder. We sing. Na 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 namaste. Na 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 namaste. Nama 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 namaste.
Show me the way. The way is love. And as these offerings go out into our community, I know that each recipient is blessed with abundance, beauty, life, and joy. And so it is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, love that chant. I could hear that every single day. Show me the way. I just love it. Carl Anthony wrote that, and last month we gave him a tithe because we use that every Sunday. So we are a tithing church, so we always tithe every month 10% of our abundance. So we gave him a tithe last month, and it made me feel good because we love Show Me the Way. Okay, so there's a lot of you who volunteer every single day, every single week, every single month. If you volunteered this month, please stand and we can give you a lot of love and thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you for your love, for your time, your talent. Thank you so much. And some of these people are practitioners, and these are the people that were trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer, that affirmative prayer that, you know, you can listen to or do when the helicopter comes. Absolutely. I love that story. You know, I sent you all this. You didn't even take advantage of it. Yeah, so we, in affirmative prayer, we don't outline our prayers. We want to keep it open to receive all the good any way we can receive it. So we have 3 people today that can pray with you. If you so choose, if you've hit a bump in the road or you just want things to be better than they already are, 2 at the back table, 1 in the tranquility room, and they will see the truth for you. So take advantage of this wonderful gift. Are there any new guests here today? If there are, we have a gift for you. If you'd raise your hand, we have a gift we can give you. There we go, right there. Very good. There's a coupon in that bag that looks like this, and you take it to our bookstore and you receive a book. So let's give our guest a warm welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, and now it is time for Dr. Alice to give us the invitations.
We are so simpatico, Dave. Yeah, I have a couple of wonderful invitations for you. There is something happening at the center every day of the week except Saturday. Conscious Connections will meet today at noonish after the fellowship. That's an opportunity to go and sit down with like-minded people, talk about what came up for you during the message, process a little bit, share your wisdom with the group. It's a wonderful opportunity. On Tuesday days and Monday evenings, we have yoga in the sanctuary here. It's gentle yoga, and it's a gift that Mike Ward gives us. It's a wonderful opportunity to move your body, to move energy, to keep the energy moving. I hope you'll avail yourselves to that. Think and Grow Rich. It's in our e-news that comes out on Monday and Friday, and there's a little click if you want to go in and see the daily affirmations that we're working with. Today is day 24, and the message was, love is the great equalizer. Be a love laser today and share from your heart. Yeah, so the little tidbits, things to keep you moving in the right direction, keeping your awareness moving forward. This is the forgiveness daily study that is going to be happening. It's daily. It's a little hard to read the print, but the thing I hope that you can see is at the bottom, which is the text number. If you text the word forgive to 470-784-0250, it'll be on our newsletter as well. And you will get information. You'll get a e-book download to Reverend Michelle's book Forgiveness. There'll be daily texts, phone calls, and a weekly Zoom. So it'll be an opportunity for us to really keep ourselves moving in the right direction during the holidays. I signed up. I hope you do too. Of course, this Wednesday evening, we have a wonderful Today service at 7 p.m. It's really a wonderful opportunity to enjoy ritual and music and beautiful readings and practices. And of course, there'll be pie. So I hope you'll join us for that. And our holiday annual holiday boutique and brunch. This is our opportunity we have a wonderful brunch that is provided by our hospitality staff and volunteers. So I hope you'll join us for that. And then there'll be a boutique, an opportunity for you to see some of the wonderful crafts and art that many of our members do, maybe get some last minute Christmas presents. Plan to get your Christmas presents on December 15th. It's usually on the first Sunday, but we've got this November-December weekend, so we moved it to the third Sunday. So I hope you'll join us on the 15th for that. It'll be a lot of fun. And if you've got something you want to, share with the community, see Reverend Karen about that. And there's also some information on the kiosk. We have a Christmas Eve candle lighting service. It'll be at 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve, December 24th. It'll be very much like the Thanksgiving today, an opportunity to really enjoy ritual and some sacred time together. And then finally, before we get to that, I want to say that the other thing that's happening is that on December 29th, we will be doing a burning bowl ceremony during the service on December 29th. And then we'll be doing the vision boarding if you're interested in that afterwards on that day. We have weekly small group activities. We've got Wednesdays with Mary. They're working with a time for grace. Wednesday evenings, there's a meditation with Christian Steele and myself. You can join us for that. On Thursdays, we have Shifting Sands, great discussion group, and that's an opportunity to have real shared wisdom amongst the group. So I invite you to check that out. If you can't make it to the sanctuary, you can join on Zoom. And then finally, Coming Home, Awakening Spirit on Friday mornings with Joyce Fournier. Did I tell you there's something to do every day of the week? Don't tell me you're bored. Please see our website. You can also see all of this in the printed invitations that are in the lobby. There's something for everybody. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Let's have the songbirds come up for our final song.
Oh, stand.
Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now.
It is indeed done unto us as we believe, and so we believe in love, and so it is.